Hi, it's Richard Smith here, and this is for Key Stage 1 teachers. So we're going to use something from a company called J2E, and it's about data today. So we looked at coding before, so this time it's data. So you search for it, and then you just click on it. Now what we've got here is we've got loads and loads of useful stuff for creating pictograms, bar charts, but today we're going to look at a branching database because this is something that's really quite hard to do. So if I just choose a park, say, that's my background, and then if I scroll down, what I can do is I can get some different categories here. So I'm just going to choose mini beasts. So this is going to be really useful for children and for you. So if I just choose, say, 3 mini beasts from here, you would choose probably 4 or 5 just to make it a bit more challenging. So let's try those 3. Okay, so straight away they could actually talk about what was special about those. So I'm going to try and sort those into groups. Now this is excellent because it's asking the students to come up with some questions. So let's just look at them again. So I've got to come up with a question that divides those 3 objects and shows one is different to the others. So probably the easiest would be the middle one. So does it fly? Now actually ants, you can get flying ants, but that's a more complicated part of biology. So let's say, does it fly? And I'd just like to say this particular ant hasn't got any wings, so I'm quite happy with that question. I need to put a question mark in there. So does it fly? Yes, that's the thumbs up, and these 2 don't fly. So that's my first question. So that's put the bee on its own. So I'm going to go, you can probably guess what's going to happen next. I need a question to divide those into 2 groups. I try with the children to avoid colours to make it a bit more challenging. So does it have 6 legs? Because otherwise they just tend to say, oh, is it green or is it brown? So try and think of other questions. So does it have 6 legs? Yes and no. And then go to OK. So what you get is you get a nice little tree diagram, really, or a database there. There's also an advanced setup here where you've got more features, but I tend to just use the simple one. And then you could print that out, or you could use it on the board, so you could play a little game. So what would happen would be, let's just go back, the children would choose one of these 3, and then you would ask questions like, does it fly? No or yes. Does it have 6 legs? Yes or no. So in this case, does it have 6 legs? Yes. Then that's the ant. So it's really useful, and you can, if you want to use this with all the students, you can upgrade, click on upgrade, and you can get a license for your school. So some of my schools have got a site license, and then you can do other stuff. So you've got paint, turtle, chart, animation. It's really, really good. So that's J2E. Contact me if you want to subscribe, and I'll send you some more details.